Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play series on the channel. We are building an Armageddon brand Chieftain in SSF Harvest League. No worries, we are still continuing our Toxic Rain character in Harvest, but this is just a little side project to get something going in SSF, and I never played any brand skills, so I wanted to try something out, and this is why we are playing Armageddon brand. In this video I will be doing the Act 1 leveling process, and we are also going over endgame options in the POB. You can find the link in the description below. So let's jump right into the leveling process in POB. You can import the pastebin in the description below. Right here, import from pastebin, and it will load into your path of building. I have in the bottom left included leveling trees for you, and of course an endgame tree. So we are starting here as Marauder. We are just getting life, resistance, armor, life, fire damage, life, and life. This will be the first one, and then on the second one we are going here, getting some life, getting some damage, getting more damage, you can have one additional brand attached to an enemy, and then we are moving through elemental overload. This is really nice, so we can get 40% more damage if we've dealt a critical strike in the past. But our critical strikes will not deal extra damage, but this is good for our build. Then with leveling process 3, you can see we're getting more life, we are getting more damage. We can also get this outright, but you can also wait until the end game. Then we will be going down and connecting here. I will probably get blood magic after our cruel lab. We have to mess around a little bit when we are getting this, and we're getting mortal conviction because we are running only anger. Then we are getting more life and getting more resistances. In the end game, this is your basic outline. In the end game, we are getting, of course, more damages. You can decide if you want to go this spell block route, because we are using a one-handed wand or a scepter and a shield, so we can get more block stuff. We will get more jewel sockets, and like you can see, we could also fill this out, but 122 is probably too high, so 119, or get a few jewel sockets out. And this will basically be the outline. You can get a little bit less life, for example, and get more damage or more jewel sockets, how you would like, or you could get this out and this jewel out and get here these large jewel sockets. Just mess around a little bit. This is all filled out and available. Let's have a quick look at the Chieftain Ascendency. Of course, this is all very fire based. We are first going this, increased fire damage, regular rate, 1.5% of life per second, okay. And then we get 25 to fire damage over time multiplier, chance to ignite and penetrate fire resistance. These are all 3 king. We need all of this. After this, in Cruel Lab, we are getting fire damage, and then 1% of damage leached as life. We cover enemies in ash, so they don't do on death effects like porcupines, for example, and we get more strength, so more life. After this, we are probably getting this here for our endurance chart stuff, and then we are getting these Tarsilio cleansing water, just to get a little bit more defenses, and this will be basically it. I also included skill gems for you guys. We have Armageddon brand. It attaches to enemies and deals fire damage over time. It has an ignite chance, so we get burning damages. This is why we are also using ignite proliferation, so it spreads to other enemies. And this is just fire damage, chance to ignite, deadly alignments for the burn damage. We have immolate for more burn damage and burning damage for more burning damage. We are burning. Then we have cremation for single target. We explode corpses around the enemies. We also take desecrate to create corpses if there aren't any at the boss. Then we have immolate to get even more damage. We have GMP because cremation creates geysers that shoots out projectiles, so we get even more projectiles. And we get elemental focus because cremation doesn't need to crit. We just want more damage. Then we, like I said, we are running anger, and we are having desecrate for the bosses. We will be using Enduring Cry because we want to get as much life back as we can, because we are blood magic, but this works really nice together, and we get Second Wind to get less cooldown for our Enduring Cry, and of course our Flame Dash. I have this Curse on Hit setup for you. We use Wave of Conviction. How this works, this lowers the resistance of the enemies if our fire damage is the highest, and this will be the case. So our enemies have minus 25 elemental resistances, and with max flammability we have minus 46, so this is really nice. And in our Armageddon brand, this has also minus to fire resistance, so this is really, really good. Then I have this defensive option here also. You have to see if you can fit this. You probably can't. I will see how we can fiddling around if we're losing the Tempest Shield or not. We will try this out a little bit. I will make another video in the end game, and we will just check what we need and what we don't need. Since we are playing SSF, I don't really include much items. We will see this as we go, but you, of course, if you are in Trade League, you can get this Searing Touch and Niktar's Lantern. This will be really OP for leveling and for the end game. Carcass Jack is always nice. Area effective skills, increased area damage, super nice. And Warmth Skyne is for your cremation, so you have an easy peasy 5-link setup. What you will be looking at on your items is, of course, we will be going armor based because we need much red sockets and red stuff, and we want to build armor for defenses. We want on our rings and jewelry and all the pieces that can get it fire damage, of course. We could get hunter influence stuff to get fire damage over time multiplier or adds fire damage to spells. This is the stuff we're looking for: life, resist, and fire damage related stuff. So we are just level 3 and are at the coast. I decided to level with Fireball because I wanted to try this out, how this is in the beginning. You could, of course, level with any melee skill because we are a Marauder. So this would be no problem. Just get a nice two-handed weapon, get Pulverize, Molten Strike, Ground Slam, what you want. You could get Molten Strike because of the fire, but you can see I'm just scrubbing myself through this with our Fireball. At level 4 we are taking Volley support, so I have Fireball, Onslaught and Volley, and we will see how it will be going. So let's put our Volley in and just scrub ourselves through this gameplay. We are in the prison now. We are taking these versatility because we need dexterity and intelligence for our Fireball. Why I'm leveling with Fireball is so I can already use these fire related items and to spells and get a feeling for what I need. I can get these scepters and stuff. If I would be leveling with a two-handed weapon, I would need to switch everything around, and I'm just lazy, so I want to get this going as fast as possible. We are using at the moment Combustion, Volley and Fireball. Like you can see, it's not the best but not the worst. We are going to the Grove because we can craft our first item. Maybe we can get something good from Oshabi. So let's get this going and see if we can get something. We got really lucky. We got a second. Ooh. Die. Burn to death. Okay, they are dropping nice items. I like it. Die, please. So, and we can get our first craft going. Let's put the scepter in. We can craft, get a caster modifier. Cold damage, fire damage, this is not so great. Don't want physical, we want this. Fire damage to spells, cast speed, we will take it. Maybe we can craft something on this. Physical, we want caster. Spell damage, fire damage, really nice. We will take this first. We don't have the slots to change this, but we will change this out. And maybe we can get something with caster on our gloves. This is wrong, I'm sorry, I was lying, I meant ring. Cast speed, this is okay. And can we get something on our boosts? Boots. No, we can't. This is not working. Okay. So this will be our first craft. Not so bad. We were using it on the scepters. I need to change this out when I can because of the links. But this is basically okay. Buffs our damage a little bit. And so we can continue in the prison. So we changed out our scepters. This is what is really optimal for leveling. We will just be going through here. Like you can see, the damage is okay. We of course have mana problems, but who hasn't? And yeah. We got a second Quicksilver Flask. This is really nice, and we're just going through here. We are on our way to the Warden's Chambers. Let's see how we will be doing against him. Hey, be nice. I could take the volley out, but I don't need to. We just will be getting some mana problems, but it's okay. Just shoot him a little bit. And hope he is burning a little bit. And this is basically how we plan to level until level 28. I think it's okay. Like I said, you could go with melee. Would be faster probably, but I want to get in the caster gist and see what I need. So this is why I'm leveling with Fireball. He's down. Easy peasy. After the Plutus fight, get your Enduring Cry. We are a Marauder, so we don't have access to so much stuff. We need to take the Frost Blink instead of Flame Dash, but it's okay. We can also use this and just get through here. I would also recommend you trying to use Enduring Cry already, just to get the feeling of it that you have to use it. We are in the Cavern of Wrath and are now on the way to Merveil. Like you can see, the damage is okay. We crafted these good stuffs with Oshabi. We got us a cold resistance ring because Merveil does cold damage. We just found this and crafted this with Oshabi, and this is just real basic stuff. We found this unique. This has cast speed on it, this is very nice, and increased mana regeneration rate. This was very lucky, and the rest is just resistances. Because we got this on the tree right now. We got 63 cold resistance, this is really good. So we can face Merveil without any problems. We are at Merveil's. Like I said, try to get Sapphire rings before her, so you have good cold resistance, because she does very nice cold damage for you. We are just standing here. It's not the fastest, like I said, but it will get better over time. I promise. And at level 28 we are already switching. So this is no problem. Dinner is served. I don't think so. So we are not taking so much damage because the Marauder is a good start for defenses. We are going through here. Don't directly stand in these water fountains, but apart from this, we also have our Enduring Cry. With this we are capped in cold, so easy peasy. This is this. When we have our brand, we don't need to do anything. Just curse or do our cries and attach these, and these will do the trick. Pretty good stuff. Where is she? Hello. I got the Frost Blink because we don't have Flame Dash at the moment. But it's okay, we are taking this amulet. We are taking the scepters, of course, because we want to craft those. You could also go with wands, but I'm taking the scepters at the moment. 20 increased elemental damage, or you take these spell damage once. So this will be our first episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. In this series I will guide you through the whole process from leveling to endgame. I will see you guys next time, and hearts for everybody.